Hello, little explorers. Welcome back to Story Napz. I'm Sam Nang, and tonight we've got a tiny tide pool story about a very gentle idea, sending soft signals to ask for help or to say hello. Big hearts make brave heroes, and every story teaches us something new.
Take a soft breath, open your imagination, and let the story begin. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Are you ready for an adventure?
Now, get comfy. Rest one hand on your belly if you like, feel it rise and fall, and imagine tiny pebbles at the edge of a cove, all shiny and quiet. Breathe in and out. We'll tiptoe into the tide-lapped world of Shelly the hermit crab.
I love that. Picture the pebbles glinting, the little shells tucked in like secret houses, and a soft hush of waves. How amazing.
Shelly is a small hermit crab with a shell that sounds a little like a hollow drum when the wind moves through it. Shelly is shy, so instead of calling out, she discovers she can tap gentle patterns on the shell to say things. One tiny tap means, "I need a little help." 2 quick taps mean, "I'm nearby and okay." A slow rolling pat means, "All is calm." Sounds strange? Well, Shelly practices and learns, and that's where our story begins.
Aw, that's so sweet. I can already hear the little taps in my mind. How fun is that? A language of soft knocks and careful listening.
One morning, when the tide was just visiting the pebbles, Shelly wandered along the edge of the cove. The sun made tiny pathways on the water, and the pebbles felt like a shallow mosaic under Shelly's feet. Shelly paused by a smooth, empty shell and tapped, one gentle tap, just to practice. The shell answered back with a hollow little sound, like a tiny bell.
Isn't that exciting? Shelly practiced the patterns while a watchful sandpiper hopped nearby, tilting its head. The sandpiper didn't shout or flap. It listened. That makes my heart happy.
Shelly met a patient sea snail next, who moved very slowly and loved counting shells. The snail heard 2 quick taps, "I'm nearby," and curled a little closer just to show Shelly company. Shelly felt brave. Curiosity is your superpower, and Shelly used it with a kind heart.
The sleepy starfish on a flat rock liked quiet more than most. When Shelly rolled slow, calming pats on a shell, all is okay. The starfish smiled like a slow sun. Aw, that's so sweet.
Day after day, Shelly learned the little language. Sometimes Shelly would make a soft rhythm just for fun, tapping a pebble 3 times in a merry little clip. The friends began to notice those patterns and learned to listen with their whole bodies, ears, eyes, even the way their shells felt the tiny echoes.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. And here's a tiny marvel. In the real world, animals do similar things. Some birds drum on hollow branches, some crabs wave claws, and some fireflies flash to speak. It's all about patterns, repeating signals that mean something special.
One afternoon, a sudden shell shuffle startled the cove. A bigger crab had lost its favorite shell and nudged a pile of pebbles so that a little fish got trapped for a moment between 2 stones. The fish couldn't wiggle free.
Shelly heard the fish's quiet fluttering, but the water made the sound soft and hard to understand. Shelly remembered the patterns and thought, I can tap for help. But first, Shelly remembered to ask permission before touching the fish or moving anyone's shell.
Shelly tapped once on a nearby hollow shell, one soft tap for help, and then turned to the shell and said aloud to the friends around, "May I try to help the fish?" The sea snail and the sandpiper nodded slowly. The sandpiper carefully lifted a pebble with its beak, and the snail pushed with steady patience.
Yes, exactly. Ask first, especially when someone needs help. I love that Shelly waited and asked. That shows respect and care. Isn't that exciting that a little question can make such a big difference?
Together, they made a safe space and freed the little fish. The fish flicked its tail in a happy wiggle and gave a tiny bubble of thanks. Shelly tapped a slow, rolling pat on the shell. All is okay, and the friends felt calm again. Shelly learned that signals help bridge quiet feelings and help arrive slowly but surely when we ask kindly.
Fun fact time, whispery and quick. Some animals really do use taps and knocks. Woodpeckers drum to mark their trees. Dolphins use clicks to talk. And some crabs raise claws or tap shells to show attention. Watching quietly and safely is the best way to learn. And never try to touch wild animals without a grown-up. That last part is very important.
Now a little activity for you and a grown-up. Daytime rhythm game. Use a soft cushion, a wooden spoon on a bowl, or 2 smooth plastic shells chosen by an adult. Tap softly together. Try 1 slow tap to mean help, 2 quick taps to say I'm nearby, and a gentle roll of the hand to say all is okay. Always play in the daytime, on safe surfaces, and with an adult watching. No glass, no sharp shells, and never tap on someone without asking. If you're imagining bedtime instead, you can simply press your hand to your heart and imagine tapping softness there.
Yes, exactly. And if the grown-up wants a soothing version for bedtime, they can whisper the taps together on a pillow or imagine little tapping stars. Keep it soft, keep it gentle, and remember, these patterns are just for play, not for emergencies. If something serious happens near water or anywhere risky, call a grown-up right away.
Shelly ended the day sitting on a smooth stone, watching the tide pull back like a sleepy blanket. Shelly tapped 2 quick notes for a friend who had walked by, and the friends answered with a chorus of tiny, careful sounds. Shelly felt proud and peaceful. Big hearts make brave heroes, even small, quiet ones who ask gently for help.
That makes my heart happy. Remember, little explorers, quiet signals can be brave. Asking first is kind, and listening with your whole body helps friends feel safe. What a lovely idea to share. Let's bring ourselves back slowly. Place your hands where they feel cozy. Take a soft breath in and let it out like a tiny tide. Feel calm wash over you. Imagine the Pebble Cove turning pink with evening light, and know you did great thinking today. I'm so proud of that moment. Thank you for listening so kindly. If you liked Shelly's story, come back soon for more gentle adventures and tiny wonders. How amazing it is to learn together. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe to Story Napz so we can share more tales that teach and hearts that grow. Until next time, keep dreaming, and remember, curiosity is your superpower. Good night, little explorers. Let your imagination shine.